Okay, so we had our fun. We did 6 psi pulls. We did 10 psi pulls. We did 16 psi pulls. We did 25 psi pulls on the C10. I built the top end. The bottom end, I did not touch it. We broke a piston. We melted a piston actually. And it's not because of how hot it was running. It's because of how high the RPMs we were setting it at. Um, it disintegrated the spark plugs. That's the crazy part. So these three are good, but damn, this motherfucker said what spark plugs? But we're chilling. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take my 6.2 up or my 6.0 apart for him. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one apart, swap over the piston ring or the pistons and piston rings. I don't think um I don't think we melted a piston. I really think we just have one piston that ended up low on compression. But I think it's just one piston that ended up sieging, and so now it just has all the blow by. And shit was funny yesterday because when we did that last pull, we turned up the boost. Like we really turned up the boost. And there's a video I'll upload here after this recording on what exactly had happened. But we had hit the RPMs. The thing is about the transmission, it's supposed to be built, supposed to handle like 700 wheel. The thing is, every time it goes past like 5,800, 6,000 RPMs, it slips. Like it'll just slip. It'll shift, it'll go, yeah. Like, and we were talking with the dyno guy, and he told us to adjust as much as pressure as possible, and it still didn't fix it. We were still having fun with it. My cousin understands. Shit, I understand. This shit happened with the Z, but mine melted because I had no intercooler. But anyways, the thing is, I'm gonna start taking my motor apart and getting it ready for the C10. I'm gonna organize here in a few. So I gotta clean up a little bit before I start taking this one apart. But fuck it. I mean, shit. We learn something every day, I guess. But nah, we chilling. There's nothing wrong, nothing upset. I haven't posted because I've been uploading, or not uploading, I've been recording. And I kind of lose the footage, so I forget to upload. But, excuse me, I'll upload. Just right now, I'm trying to see if my cousin's gonna pull up. That way we can get the Tahoe over here and the C10 over there, because that's where the Z is. We gotta get this done before the 20th, so I don't care what happens, I'm making it possible. Okay, so I'm actually gonna work on it on this side. I'm already getting the antifreeze drained right now. It's yeah. Anyways, so right now is take the antifreeze out. Completely, it's getting drained right now. Take the intake off, take the turbo off, take the alternator off, take the valve covers, and see if anything messed up on top, which it didn't, but we're still gonna check. After that, I'm gonna start working on taking the heads off and see which piston broke. So I was going through like the data log from yesterday, cause I still find it kind of funny. Right now I'm taking the intake off, but I was going through the data log earlier and I noticed that second, third, and fourth, first gear, actually first, second, and third, it slips bad. Like it slips before it shifts. Like it's already at what, 58, 62. Between 58 and 62, it starts to slip. 5800 RPM, 6200. We have the motor set at 72, I think. The top end was built for it, so there should have been no problem. But what ended up actually happening was the transmission wasn't shifting like it was supposed to until the motor hit the 7200 RPM. And then it shifted. But it was slipping ever since 5800 RPM. You'd give it wide open. Driving in normal, each fucking shift, amazing. But once you hit that wide open throttle moment, the transmission would drop the gear, but it would like think for like a fat second. And we would pass 5800 RPMs, and that's when you just see the slippage just go all the way. It's like, it was just slipping, like really, really bad. Cause I got the trans pressure on the sensor, and it was just like drop, like the pressure would just drop, like insanely drop. So you just see the RPMs just skyrocket. And when it hit those 72, that's when we would feel it shift. But the funny thing is, whenever we shift, it'd go, and then it would pick up. Like it would fall on its face so freaking bad. That's something I didn't pay attention to at that moment. You know, we were having fun and shit. But now it kind of all makes sense on why it actually melted. I know maybe 2 pistons melted for sure, but it doesn't misfire. That's the crazy part. So I really don't think it's a piston that melted. I think there's a broken ring, more than likely. I'm gonna finish taking this intake off so I can start taking the heads apart and seeing what's up. But I just wanted to say that because I still find it kind of funny and kind of weird that it just slips, like it would slip without us noticing. But oh well, I mean, shit. 4080 for so. Okay, so we're gonna try to do a compression test here in a few. I'm just letting my cousin decide what he wants to do. The turbo is blown, like it's fucking blown. But I told him, I'm like, there's 2 options. We just put the turbo on and risk it and see if the motor's still good, or we just go ahead and tear the motor apart. I don't know what we're gonna decide yet. I'm waiting for him to answer. It'll be a minute, so I'm probably just gonna call it for today until I see what he decides he wants. But that turbo's bad. Like it's bad. But what I've seen is that they will cause blow-by. Turbos will cause blow-by. I don't know if the turbo is what's causing all that excessive blow-by or something. But I guess we'll see here in a few and see what he decides. I don't know. That shit's kind of funny that it fucking blew. Like it's bad. I did like the leak down test, and it blows air through here, it blows air through there, it blows air through the front. It's bad. It's fucking bad. That's like putting a little bit of air through that, and it's fucking bad. Yeah, it fucking blew. It's just, I think whoever sold him the turbo setup, what they had told me was this shit ate or something previously. And I don't know if that's what fucked it up, or I don't know exactly what happened. This is so weird. But looking off of the pistons or the spark plugs, it's just like it's like a 50-50. Do we put the turbo on and risk it, or do we just pull the motor back out and risk it with the new turbo? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna wait and see what he says. Okay, so we kind of did the little test. Got the intake back on, everything back on. Just the turbos unmounted. The old twin turbos from the Z. And we started it up. Tell Amanda. It still got blow by. When that fucking turbo, it threw all the oil inside the motor. And there's probably like 2 pistons that are like, the ring lands are broken. There's no power loss. It's just, it just has a shit ton of blow by. But we got a little secret sauce coming up. We're cooking right now in there, Amanda. So here in a couple of days we're gonna upload something different. But as of right now, tomorrow I think I'm gonna pull the motor out. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, we're gonna pull the motor and start tearing it apart to get the new pistons in, and hope for the best. What do you think? Quema o no quema?
Come back soon.
Come back soon. Alright, we'll figure it out from here to a couple of days. We'll let y'all know.